Hey everybody, this is Ralphy Draws, and for tonight's live stream on a rainy night here in the Philippines, my beloved country. Well, actually, the part here in my place is covered with the very strong tropical depression, tropical storm. Well, despite that, it's no hindrance for me to not be able to draw live. And for tonight, it's going to be a lovely stream with bamboo. It's suggested to me by the very first pencil artist whom I found on YouTube, and my prime inspiration for me to do colored pencil artworks, Kuya BMD of BMD Portraits. So Kuya BMD, sana magustuhan mo niyo po tong ginawa kong oil pastel artwork or landscape ng isang batis na punong-puno ng maraming kawayan. Well, enough of the fuss, let's begin drawing. So again, I'm going to be using my CrayPas Junior Artist Student Quality Oil Pastels. To my fellow Filipinos most especially, I highly recommend na bilhin nyo talaga ito for your activities in school. Lalong-lalo na sa mga poster slogan making contest or mga poster making contest, enthusiasts dyan. Furthermore, pwede nyo pang magamit itong CrayPas Junior Quality Artist Oil Pastels even if hindi kayo nagpo-poster or you can do anything. Kahit anong drawing pwede nyong gawin, basta itong bilhin nyo. CrayPas Junior Artist Student Quality Oil Pastels. Well, I guess I've spoken enough. Let's get drawing. So first, it's going to be the lovely stream. Maybe just the shore first, because that's where the bamboo will be. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, la, la, da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, there we went, when we remembered Zion. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yeah, we went, when we remembered Zion. When the wicked carried us away in captivity, required from us a song. Oh, how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Then the wicked carried us away in captivity. Mumuntek. Merhaba. Merhaba to you. Welcome to the live stream. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yeah, we wait, when we remembered Zion. Giant ducks. We started with giant ducks. And then more rocks. Okay. And then another rock here. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Here we went when we remembered Zion. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, there we sat down. Yeah, yeah, we wept, yeah, we wept, and we birds Zion. And the wicked carried us away, captivity, requiring from us a song. Oh, how shall we sing the Lord's song? Then we'll start drawing a bit of the land. And my very first bamboo branch. Wait, no, that's not how. Now, how shall I draw bamboo branches? I've got... Okay. There we go. Because anyways, I'm just gonna put details on the bamboo later. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we went. Mumuntek was. This is a beautiful. This is going to be a stream with a lot of bamboo. Something very, something to remind us to be just as pliant as the bamboo. Right now, I'm sketching some of the bamboo branches. Bamboo. Bamboo is not a tree, it's a kind of grass. The most pliant plant of all. And from the bamboo tree, and from the bamboo, we can learn on how to be pliant in life. So when life trouble comes, when troubles in life come, we have to learn to be just as pliant as the lovely bamboo branches. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept, yeah, we wept, when we remembered Zion, when Zion, by the... And then some for the grass. I need to draw a lot of bamboo branches here. And then rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Here we went when we remembered Zion. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Here we went when we remembered Zion. Oops. Sorry everyone, there was an eruption a while ago because of the storm. Okay, let's get drawing. Go. Just some of the bamboo. And then now, for the rest of the bamboo. Rest of the bamboo. And then the largest branch. Then we'll still have to overlap a few more bamboo grasses. There we are. Rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we went when we remembered Zion by the rivers of Babylon. There we sat down. Yeah, we went when we remembered Zion. And the wicked carried us away in captivity, requiring from us a song. Oh, how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? And the wicked carried us away in captivity, requiring from us a song. How shall we sing? And there we go. Rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we went when we remembered Zion. All right, sketch is done. Let's get started with the oil pastels. So first, I'm gonna draw the cool, lovely waters. Just first to peel my colored pencil. blending. And then there we go. First, we need to put in the layers of the water. Then I'm going to use my Casimir rubbing tool, this one, to blend with the colors. Because this is big, I'm gonna use the smaller version, the smaller one. Wait, where's that smaller? There we go. So this is a Casimir rubbing tool. This is the one that I use for my artworks. It's a really great handy tool because this will reduce my efforts in. This will help me like not get any finger ache after blending. But anyways, this is a... Of course, I just need to start with the base of our stream. I'll be back, everyone. I just need to take a water break. And I'm back, everyone. I just went also to get my alcohol and tissue paper for me to clean my rubbing tools. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we went. When we remembered Zion, by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. There, just clean my rubbing tool, and we're gonna add the next layer. Next layer, this is sky blue. Sky. Okay. And then we're gonna add the white parts of the water, the most essential one. It's pretty messy, but Now this makes it more like paradise. Next, we're gonna just a bit of blue here. Rainy soup. Oh, it's you, Kate. Hi, Kate. Welcome to the live stream. What are you drawing? So this is a lovely stream with bamboos. A suggestion by BMD. I asked him before in one of his live streams what would be a great landscape that I would do with oil pastels. And he told me try drawing a beautiful stream with bamboo. Oh, that's gonna work. It's gonna be beautiful. That's something beautiful. That's something that I wanna see. And I did took heed of the suggestion of BMD. Now for the rocks, the stones, I mean, stones. I like what's one surrounded by flowers, but your suggestion is also beautiful. Yeah, I was also actually considering to do that as well. Swan Lake. Swan Lake. Yeah, that was actually inspired by the musical. Or yes, no, the ballet by Peter Tchaikovsky. By Peter Tchaikovsky. Swan Lake. Maybe I guess that's gonna be the 9th request. I'm gonna do your request, Kate. A lake with swans surrounded by flowers. Yeah, Swan Lake. Swan Lake. And we'll just use the rubbing tool to rub the colors of the rocks. So this is how to rub your rubbing tool to. Okay, now we just need to put some details on the rocks because it's for the reflection on the water. Swan Lake. Swan Lake. Okay, we've just blended the rocks, and now we're going to do also the same thing on the other side. Wow. And hopefully I'm going to try sending. Hopefully I'm going to post these as well. Kate, your request for Swan Lake, it's going to be done. I was thinking of doing it for tomorrow's live stream. Katie, yes, Katie. Yes, Katie. Yeah, I forgot, Katie. Take your time in drawing. Yeah, it takes a lot of time drawing. But a landscape like this is something beautiful. It's something perfect for Arts Month. Here in the Philippines, we celebrate Arts Month every February as declared by the Commission on Culture and the Arts here in the Philippines. And I just do hope that this celebration will be made not just only in our country, but also worldwide. But I think there's also International Artists Day where we can celebrate, where art and artists are being remembered and celebrated. Okay. All right. Pretty little baby. Yeah, yeah. Pretty little baby. Yeah, yeah. Pretty little baby. You say that maybe you've been thinking of me and try to love me. Pretty little baby. There we go. Yes, whatever suits you. And wow, okay. Yeah, Katie. Definitely, I'm gonna try drawing Swan Lake tomorrow. For the last day, actually, I have only 8 days for me to make oil pastel artworks, and tomorrow's the last day. Oh yeah, Connie Francis. She died. She died. I think she died. Yeah, this year. Miss Connie Francis. Rest her soul. All right. Now for the beautiful bamboo. That no matter what life's challenges may we always be reminded to be as pliant as the bamboo trees. Yeah, bamboo trees. Yeah, it's a kind of grass. Yes. Then, well, this is my take on lovely bamboo trees. And then, for the branches of the bamboo, it should be dark. There we go. There. Let's just get first working with the bamboo branches before the details. This will make me be able to finish this drawing on time, and I bet this is gonna be the longest drawing I'll ever make. Just peeled off the paper. Bamboo. Beautiful bamboo. Okay. And let's blend with the rubbing tool to make it smooth and classy. And there we go. Bamboo. Next, some grass. It's green grass. Yes, there touch the green grass of home. All right. Okay. There we go. Some grass. Lovely green grass for the river, for the stream. And a bit of bamboo. Bamboo in the background. And for the land, I think let's just add a bit of terracotta in here. Let's just add some. There we go. And then for the leaves, pandas look cute while eating bamboos, lol. Yeah, aren't they? I have a friend who loves to watch pandas, and he loves pandas as well. Well, and I have a stuffed toy panda, but unfortunately I wasn't able to keep him because I often sneeze. But yeah, I do have a panda stuffed toy before. Amizu Paints, hello and good day to you, Ralphie. Oh, hey, Boss Amizu, welcome to my live stream. Right. Well, we're finished with the bamboo here in the first part of the portrait, or first part of the landscape. Now for this next part of the next set of bamboos. Allergic to your panda? The panda stuffed toy, Boss Amizu. It's the stuffed toy. Well, I did have a stuffed toy before, but because it was so furry, I really have to like get myself some other stuffed toys without fur, because I keep on sneezing. I keep on sneezing if I have very furry stuffed toys. So if I have to get myself a stuffed toy when I was a kid, I have to make sure that I don't sneeze. I hope it wasn't real panda fur. No, it's not, Mom Subby, so it's not. I have a pet plushie named Coco. Oh, so cute, Kate. So cute, Katie. I hope it wasn't real panda fur. Yeah, it wasn't real panda fur. It wasn't real panda fur, Boss Amizu. Kind of reminds me. I hope you're able to... Yeah. Yeah, it's not real panda fur, but definitely Boss Amizu. But yeah, I do hope you're able to finish your Rocky and Bo illustrations too. Oh, and aren't they so adorable? Aren't they so adorable? Especially Rocky and Bo. Oh, if only they were here in my port. If only I could sketch them via colored pencils. Then something that I could like dedicate. And then some more branches for the bamboo. Yeah. It's okay, Boss Amizu. I know it was a joke. Pretty little baby. All right. Okay. There we go. Some people make their plushies into a keychain to carry everywhere. Yeah, I heard. Even crochet stuff, too. That would be cool to see a Rocky and Bo drawing. Yeah. Yeah, they're so adorable. If I'm not mistaken, Rocky... Yeah, dog. And Bo is the one who's more pampered. Yeah. Rocky is the pampered... Who's Rocky and Bo? Oh, Rocky and Bo is a children's kind of like... he's a children's fictional character, which was commissioned to Amizu Paints for him to draw. And it tells the story about two dogs of two different... two cute little dogs going on through an adventure throughout life. Like, One of them was Rocky was adopted, and Bo was the one who's been taken care of for a very long time, and Rocky has to learn how to live with Bo. Like he has to adjust to the new environment, like that, how he should behave, like that. But the owners were there. The owners were there to care for both dogs, Rocky and Bo. Yeah, that's correct. Yes, Basamizu. Usually here in the Philippines, here's a little trivia. A lot of kids during my days when I was a kid here in the Philippines, they wanted a pet for a present. And yeah, it's only typically given during birthdays. So most of them had Rocky, some of them had Bo, name it. During my days here in the Philippines, when it was the birthday, I've been to the birthdays of my classmates before, and yeah, the biggest surprise of all would be them having a pet for a present. And I remembered I had this classmate before who was given a poodle, which resembled Bo. And it kind of seeing Bo reminded me of the present that certain classmate of mine had when she was a kid, when she had her birthday. Well, of course she wanted a pet. Well, because of that's the spark of jealous. Well, actually, in school, that's where jealousy starts to spark. Well, most because of the ambition for a pet. So, not everybody in my batch, not everybody, and the hijinks they get to because of Rocky's actions. Yes, 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 yeah. Well, yeah, of course. Rocky has to learn how to live with Bo and like Bo. But I know, but I expect Basamizu in the next set of stories or the next illustrations. I do hope Rocky will be able to like learn to live like Bo. Or maybe I'm excited to see what adventures lie ahead between these two little puppies. Everyone, if you want to see Rocky and Bo, just go to Amizu Paints' channel and try to subscribe to him as well because he's an awesome artist and gamer. You'll never get bored if you're gonna pop into his live streams and say hello. I don't know, Rocky is a lost cause. Oh, poor Rocky. But typically, well, just a little trivia though. Here in the Philippines, most of the dogs are domesticated. Well, but not just as domesticated as Bo, because most of them behave. Well, I regret to say this, everybody. Most of them behave like how Rocky does. Naughty doggies, aren't they? I'll finish an oil still life painting in the other day. Oh, isn't that the one you've done before, Boss Omizu? Like, yeah, I remembered. The past live stream when I pop in to say good morning and I just finished my breakfast. And right now I was able to finish my dinner. It's chicken soup. Chicken and ginger soup for a cold. Or what we call tinola here in the Philippines. Mm. I'm singing in the rain. Yes, I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious day. Yes, I completed it in about 11 hours. That is the fastest painting I've ever made. Oh, you're indeed so amazing, Basamizu. And yeah, I did. Well, the longest painting that I've finished, I remembered, was The Last Supper. It's the longest painting I've ever made. I actually posted it in Miss Melody's channel. Well, I'm going to try to post some of my drawings later on your community, Basamizu. Most especially the cupcake. the cupcake, the spaghetti, the ice cream, and the what's that again? Cupcake, spaghetti, ice cream, and the candy corn. The first four that I made. And also I'm gonna try to post the other landscape drawings that I made. Sunset in the sea and Mayon volcano, which is a very popular volcano here in the Philippines. Okay, let's draw the green parts of it. Okay. But before I need to get the hands on, by the definitely post them, Ralphie. That would be awesome. Yes, Boss Amizu, definitely. I'm gonna post them later. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we went when we remembered Zion. Oh, by the rivers of Babylon, Babylon, there we sat down, there we sat down. Yeah, we went when we remembered Zion. And the wicked carried us away in captivity, requiring from us a song. Oh, how I don't think I saw them all. Oh, definitely. When I'm gonna post them, Boss Amizu, you're gonna definitely see them all. The portraits that I've made for the past 4 days, since the past days. I've done a lot actually, though. Pag-ibig tulad ng batis, tulad ng batis, pag-ibig tulad ng batis, diwa ko. Pag-ibig tulad ng batis, tulad ng batis, pag-ibig na tulad ng batis, diwa ko. Okay. I don't think I saw them all. Well, yeah. Don't worry, Boss Amizu. I'm gonna show them all. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we went when we remembered Zion. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we went when we remembered Zion. Then the wicked carried us away in captivity, requiring from us a song. Oh, how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Then the wicked carried us away in captivity, requiring from us a song. Oh, how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Oh. Okay, just a bit more blending here. Okay. There. Just for me to hold on to that tool tight. Okay. Hawaiian things. Case by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we went when down there. Sat down there, we sat down. Okay. All right. All right. And to conclude the painting, I just need a finger blend a little. All right. Just need a finger blend because I need to there. And then some more grass. You don't want anything to be uncolored. And finally, for the sky above. Let me just clean first my rubbing tool. Oh, shoot. And after we finish, all right. And the serene blue sky. And maybe just, and then finger blend. We don't want any white stuff. Okay. For this part, this time I'm going to use my fingers to blend. I like the scene of a path surrounded by bamboo. Yeah, Basamizu. It's a suggestion to me by BMD. A lovely stream, and it has a lot of bamboo. Well, I asked him once for help, so he told me to try drawing that scene. So this is the one I did, and this is actually the 7th day. Tomorrow's gonna be the last day for me to draw using oil pastels, and I'm gonna showcase them again in several shorts. Okay, there. Just need some final finger blending. Oh, the chat is covering up the stream. And it's almost finished. Just a bit more finger blending. A bit more blue. And then some parts of the branches. I want them visible. Okay. Then it's for the empty parts, I'm just gonna fill them out. Finger blend, fill them out, finger blend. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of work. But anyways, the portrait is almost done. Just need some more bamboo. Outlines. And here we go. The longest oil pastel portrait art that I've ever done. From these past 7 days. a lovely, beautiful bamboo scenery with a beautiful crystal blue stream. Well, to every to everyone who watched my live tune into my live stream, thank you so much for tuning into Ralphie Draws, and I do hope I'll be able to see you again next time for the eighth and last oil pastel landscape that I'm gonna be doing. I want to dip my feet in the stream. Yeah, definitely, Bossum. There are a lot of streams here in the with this kind of set landscape or setting. Well, to everyone who tuned into Ralphie to my live stream, thank you so much for tuning in to Ralphie Draws, and I do hope I'll be able to see you again next time for more of my lovely creations. If you want to see more of my beautiful creations, just click the subscribe button, turn on all of your notifications for you to be able to see my wonderful creations. My fellow Filipinos, most especially, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay dito sa aking channel Ralphie Draws. Sa sign pa ninyo na mas marami pang akong mga drawings na gagawin para sa inyo. Well, this is Ralphie Draws saying, well, stay safe, have a great day ahead, or have a great night ahead to my fellow Filipinos, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Bye, everybody. Oh, I want to dip my feet there in the stream so bad.